If you fail to develop your people, their character, their quality, personality, performance, and total capacity, you would fail in everything of community development and nation building. Dear viewers, dear members, Assalamu alaikum, Adab. My name is Dr. Kashif Raza Khan, Director at CB Education and Convener Human Capacity Building Mission. आपके सामने आने का हमारा मकसद है ह्यूमन कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग मिशन का एक ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन पेश करना। इन बातों को 5 पॉइंट में आपके सामने मेंशन करना हमारा इरादा है। ऑब्जेक्टिव, नीड, सॉल्यूशन, सॉल्यूशन मैकेनिज्म्स एंड हु कैन बी द पार्ट ऑफ सॉल्यूशन। Objective of Human Capacity Building Mission is to improve the quality, performance, personality, and productivity of the people as per the requirements of different types of success: personal success, professional success, and social success. And with this, as per the requirement of our expected role in modern Indian nation building. This is objective: to improve the quality, performance, personality, and productivity of the people as per requirement, as per modern requirement. Second point is, what is need of human capacity building? Do we need human capacity building? Yes, we need to improve the total capacity of the people. Any community, society, nation, organization is made by its people. If the quality of people is poor, the organization, community, society, and nation is poor. If the quality of people is high and as per the requirement of success, the community would be successful, organization would be successful, society and nation would be successful and smooth. We can understand by doing an analysis of the current situation. We have youth, we have students, we have institutions, we have scholarship programs, we have sponsorship programs. But if we do a small analysis, we would come to realize about what is the outcome quality of the people. After doing this all, what is the outcome quality of the people? We have students who have education and qualification, yet they are facing challenges and problems, and maybe they are part of the problems. We have people who have challenges to face in the society, in their professions, and maybe they are part of problems. We have institutions which is not functioning as per the requirement. We have many resources, but what is the total performance and what is the outcome of the resources? In all scenario, we feel that we need change. We need change in the situation. We need change our performance. We need change in our condition. When we realize or when we think upon this situation, क्या हालात में चेंज आते हैं या चीजों में चेंज आते हैं या दरअसल हमारे अंदर चेंजेस आते हैं? Actually, the main change area of modern time is the quality and personality of the people. We need change and improvement in the quality, performance, personality, and productivity of the people. In order to improve the quality, performance, personality, and productivity of the people, what we need, what is solution? The solution is to use different HRD mechanisms. How we can build capacity? There are 7 capacity building suggestions from my side. The first is student capacity building. Second is educators capacity building. Third is institutional capacity building. Fourth is employee or professionals or entrepreneurs capacity building. Fifth is organizational capacity building. Sixth is edu changers, means social changers capacity building. And seventh is social change programs. In my opinion, these 7 instruments of social change and these 7 instruments of capacity building can bring about a better result in the society. My dear friends, dear viewers, respectable members, मुझे ये उम्मीद है कि जिस तरीके से आज के हालात हैं, हर लेवल पे हमें चैलेंजेस का सामना करना है, चैलेंजेस हैं। इस सिचुएशन में ये अब अप्रोच प्रैक्टिकल नहीं होगी अगर कोई भी ये सोचे कि हालात बदल जाएं, चीजें स्मूथ हो जाएं। मेरे ख्याल से ये प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच नहीं होगी, बल्कि ये प्रैक्टिकल अप्रोच हो सकती है कि देयर आर चैलेंजेस, we should become aware with all types of challenges, challenges in terms of education, challenges in terms of employment and sustenance, challenges in terms of politics, challenges in terms of society, challenges in terms of community safety, challenges in terms of character, etc., etc., challenges in terms of contribution towards nation building. सब जगह challenges हैं. We should become aware with the challenges, and what can be the practical approach towards solution is to make ourselves more competent in terms of our personality, in terms of our performance, and in terms of our productivity. In my opinion, a more proactive, practical, and solution-oriented approach would be the requirement. Otherwise, if we are thinking, just expecting the situation would change someday, then who is going to change? Isn't it? Who should change the situation? Should somebody else change the situation? किसी और को हालात में तब्दीली ला देना चाहिए, या हालात में तब्दीली ला देना या हालात में बेहतरी लाना ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी. We have to take on the responsibility, and we have to, where do we have to work? We have to work on human capacity building and organizational capacity building. Only individual efforts by concerned community leaders or concerned social leaders would not be enough. We need mass level cooperation, and we need mass level change initiatives. If we come together to think for the objective oriented changes, we come together to bring about and craft changes in the society, and changes in the society means what? Changes in the quality of the people directly, isn't it? A personality of an individual youth has at least 3 dimensions. एक आदमी की पर्सनालिटी में कम से कम 3 डायमेंशन. वो पहला डायमेंशन उसकी पूरी लाइफ, पूरा जीवन, इंक्लूडिंग हिज आखिरत. पहला डायमेंशन उसकी पूरी जिंदगी, दूसरा डायमेंशन उसका करियर, और तीसरा डायमेंशन उसकी पर्सनालिटी. वो इंसान पूरे जीवन को जिएगा अपनी पर्सनालिटी के साथ. अपने जीवन को जीने के लिए उसको सही करियर का चुनना है, और पूरे जीवन का मकसद क्या है, वो राइट मकसद होना जरूरी है. तो एक छोटी सी बात हमने यहाँ पे इंक्लूड कर दिया अबाउट पर्सनालिटी एंड 3 एस्पेक्ट्स और 3 डायमेंशन ऑफ पर्सनालिटी ऑफ एनीबॉडी. हमने अभी आपके साथ बताया सॉल्यूशन मैकेनिज्म्स क्या है. तो 7 सॉल्यूशन मैकेनिज्म्स हैं जिसके जरिए हम ह्यूमन कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग पे काम कर सकते हैं. और हमने आपको ये बताया कि व्हाट इज द मेन चेंज एरिया. द मेन चेंज एरिया इज द पर्सनालिटी, performance, and productivity of the people. The same person can be a high performer, and the same person can be a poor performer. The same community had been the world leader. The same community has now come to a receiving end. So what is the difference? The difference is the quality of the people. isn't it? In my opinion, and in my firm belief, if we are working on human capacity building mission, we can bring about a mass level, constructive, positive, and expected contribution to nation building and our self-community development also. Now, the fifth component of the discussion is who can participate in this human capacity building mission. The participant can be students, educators. Educators means teachers, professors, directors, principal, vice chancellors, imam, mudarrisin, social leaders, NGOs, welfare societies. These would be the participants in this human capacity building mission. We have to work practically on the change, on the required change. By the completion of my discussion today, I want to say that objective-oriented human capacity building has been a sunnat of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I am repeating it, kindly pay attention. Objective-oriented human capacity building, rather human capacity optimization, had been a consistent sunnat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need to utilize right management skills sourced from our own learning lessons. Hope I have conveyed about the introduction of human capacity building mission. I request you all to kindly subscribe to my channel, like it, and please share this with relevant people and join the mission physically, practically, mentally, and by your words, by your efforts. Thank you very much. Wish a good time and wish a responsible life ahead. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.